Hi guys, it's a Three Rivers Homestead update. What we are doing, I almost dropped the phone, that wouldn't have been good. I'm just down here trying to take inventory on what I want to use more of this month. I already have my meals all set up, so I'm not worried about meals. I do buy a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, but I have all these fresh fruits and vegetables already canned in here. So a lot of these, well, I kind of rotate through them. So the ones on top were canned. This would actually be almost 3 years ago. The ones on top, and then underneath were canned not last year but the year before. I didn't do much canning of fruit last year. So it's just silly because I go and I buy fresh fruits and vegetables when I have all this sitting right here. So I want to be using this stuff instead of just going to the store and buying stuff. There's always stuff out of place. I have like a can of chicken right here. I don't know why. I can see the applesauce here. I usually can can applesauce, and I pretty much get it for free because I'm just using the jar and whatever, because I can get wild apples. I'm trying to see what else that I want to use up or that needs to be used up. I have some tomato sauce over there. Remember please that we have 14 people in our house. So, and I also bring things quite frequently to other places. So we have quite a bit of stuff, but really like our quite a bit of stuff is not all that much stuff, because like when we're using, say we're using green beans, we're using like 3 quarts of green beans in a meal. So even though it looks like a pile of green beans, it's really not all that much. So we don't have too many carrots. I would like to use, I have some fiddleheads here. I want to use some of those fiddleheads up, and next to it was turnips. So I want to use some of those up because I don't normally put those, you know, it's just easier to go ahead and like open a can of green beans, open a can of carrots, and I tend not to use those too much. So I have 2 shelves for jelly. This is 1 shelf for jelly. And then I have another shelf up over here. So this shelf of jelly is older than the other jellies. I would like to try to find some recipes that I can use the jelly in recipes. The bottom part is all apple butter. I did find and try a recipe for oatmeal cookies, oatmeal raisin cookies. They were gluten-free and they used pumpkin butter. So I want to try to exchange that for this apple butter here and see how those turn out. I have some meats over here that I would like to use some canned meat so I can can some fresher meat because they've been here a little bit longer than I would like. I'm trying to see if I have, I just canned more beef broth. Here's the meats here. I did just can more beef broth. Okay, I need to use this duck here. And here's my water glassed eggs, so I'll have those to use this month. Because I know I'm not going to be able to keep in my $50 budget if I'm buying fresh eggs, because it's like $10 just for a thing of eggs. I think, I have a lot of pumpkin and that type of stuff in here. Our ceilings obviously are low down here. Actually, our basement is not really conducive to doing what we're doing. But what I did was, my husband and his friend built this specifically for me. I used to just put things like on top of tables, but really with our family size, I needed more storage. So they built it on top of cinder blocks because the thing gets wet. See, so we flood, so they built my shelves on top of the cinder blocks there, and I love that they did that for me. I'm so very thankful for that, but I have to keep like ducking my head. Okay, so top on my priority is using fiddleheads, canned fruit, pickles, some of that canned meat, especially like chunks of beef. These eggs, these water glassed eggs, I want to use those. Then I have the duck down there. I could make some soup out of that. I'm trying to look where my fish would be, because I thought I had a lot of fish that we did last year. But I'm not the only one who puts things down here. So, wow, look how low my chicken broth was. This was all chicken broth earlier in this year, guys. That's how much we used. That's only been like 2 months like that. We use lots of broth, and it can go really fast when you're using it. I'm gonna have to find out if my fish is even down here. Let's see. Oh, there goes another thing. Oh, I have fish, I think. Let's bring it in the light. Yes, I have fish. It looks gross. See? So I have a banana box full of fish. So I want to use some of that as well, because that's something that we will go fishing in April, or the end of April, beginning of May, depending on when the herring are running. So those will definitely be good. So the fruits, I do have some plums too that can be used, and I haven't really used those too much in any dishes. So I don't know, I'm gonna get creative, figure things out, figure out what to do with all this jelly that's over here, and just figure it all out, try to use some of this stuff up so that I can be a better resource of the resource? No, that's not the right word. I can better steward the things that I have. You know, God allowed us to have these things, and it's wasteful for me to be spending money while I have all this stuff sitting here. I might as well be using it. But we kind of just go from tradition, right? Sorry, shut the light off now. I'm back upstairs. And then we have a lock. So, yeah. We are going to go for a walk now, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you joined the challenge, please let me know how things are going. And we will talk to you later. Bye.